Doyle's mad at me again. Doyle's mad at me again. Doyle's mad at me. Doyle's mad at me again.
Welcome to the St. Norville's Cathedral Museum. Of all the museums in the world, this one is special. I should know. I've been here from the beginning. Have a look around, press the buttons in front of you. And do pardon our dust, as some are still being constructed and restored. The Gothic features of St. Norville's were crafted from the common limestone varieties of the local Nexus de Barugen. But some statues were carved from the finest travertine, a scarce and precious material. This ornate church bell was damaged during the original installation in the year 1224, making it older than me, but not by much. Gargoyles have a water spout in their mouths, while grotesques do not, but only quibbling pedants with no friends bother about all that. Their true purpose is the same, to inspire fear and awe, and to give pigeons something to aim at. The Cathedral of St. Norville's was the hub of the turbulent Nexus de Barugen, a melting pot of people and cultures of pilgrimage and revolution, empires rising and falling. Mostly falling, if I'm honest. Ruled in turn by the Gauls, the Vikings, the Normans, the Britons, Edward III, Louis XIV, Napoleon. Frankly, it was all a bit exhausting. Now let's explore the cathedral timeline, starting with construction in the Middle Ages. Let's rewind 800 years into the past. A time when there were so many nights we called it the Dark Ages. Oh, I'm sorry. Construction began in the early 1200s and was already a decade behind schedule by 1224. Masons from all over Europe worked day and night, sculpting statues, gargoyles, and grotesques from hunks of Calais limestone, Kilkenny limestone, German tufa. Oh, if these stones could speak, the stories they tell.
This gargoyle's no beauty, that is true. But I'll press on. A dozen more are due.
Your craftsmanship is wanting, all agree.
So, these ones going back where none can see. Pray tell me why we speak in rhyme today.
It's olden times, and Shakespeare speaks this way.
Shakes who? Your prattle doth distract the scene. Now, that spot's fit for finest travertine.
Welcome. Everything is ready for you, boss.
A patch fit for finest travertine, monsieur.
Quiet, please. My speech?
Of course, monsieur.
Chip by chip.
Cheers for Doyle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Mommy.
Please, hold all applause.
He's always like this.
Chip by chip, I was freed from stone, carved from the finest travertine to adorn the cathedral. As the sun...
Pardon, monsieur.
As the sun rises, I take my place, for all to see and for all to hold in awe. Loved by some, feared by all. No one shall deny me my rightful ascent to the top of the... Good God, is it 18 o'clock?
Hello!
Are you okay, monsieur?
Ah! My wing! Oh God! Someone! Hey, anyone!
After more delays and baggage claim at Charles de Gaulle, St. Norville's neared completion and was beginning to take its place in the rhythm of daily life. Please continue along the timeline.
At last, installed under the hot sun's glare.
Care for an ale? The bell tolls 5 somewhere.
What nonsense is this? This isn't the entrance. Sir, I demand to speak to your supervisor. The nerve!
Howdy, neighbor. My name's Chet. What's your name?
I'm busy.
Busy's a funny name.
Oh, great, a comedian. They can't keep me back here.
So, my name's Chet. Whoa! What are you doing? You'll come loose!
What do you think I'm trying to do, you dim-witted gutter ornament?
But life is precious, mister. Every new day is a gift, just waiting.
Come now. Would someone with this chiseled physique want to end it all?
Well, that's a relief. You know, if you save a life, then it belongs to you. And honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. I don't even have pets. If you aren't committing statucide, what exactly is your plan?
Well, it's obviously... Oh, goodness. What am I doing? Take it away. This thing's dangerous.
There we are. Statues and pickaxes do not mix.
So humiliating. My place is out front. I wonder who took my spot. Cheryl. I bet it was Cheryl. Backstabber.
You just need some time to adjust.
How am I supposed to inspire fear and awe when I'm wedged with the rejects in the cathedral's, pardon the term, bum crack?
It's called an alcove, and you're going to love it here. You catch that sunrise this morning? The light glistening across the majestic sheep.
I can't see a thing back here, and no one can see me.
They can see you.
Sheep aren't people, and neither are pigeons. Shoo! Oh, that's just perverse. What did that feathered faucet say to me? You can speak to those things.
I've been picking up words here and there. If you put in the effort, you'll be rewarded.
I won't be here long enough. There's been some mistake, and my makers will soon restore me to my proper place. I'm carved from the finest travertine.
You must hate it when people take you for granted. Eh?
Well, what are you made of? Are you even a gargoyle?
Yeah, a metal gargoyle. What'll they think of next?
And what's with your pipe?
Hey, it's not the shape of your pipe, it's how you use it. We're all unique here in the alcove. Like your wing.
What about my wing? It gives me character. Oh, hell. When it's not a pigeon relieving itself on my head, it's the heavens above.
Here we go, fellas. Time to be the best gargoyles we can be. Here it comes.
Dear God. That is revolting.
You must be the only gargoyle that sounded like rain.
First rain, now the bells.
The bells! Those are the bells. Bells are ringing.
Dear God.
Bells are so cool.
Please stop.
I like the bells.
Stop.
It's nice.
Oh, you're not serious.
It's nice.
Shut up.
It's 7.
Oh.
It's 7. It's 11 p.m.
Oh.
It's 11 p.m. It's noon.
For about 15 minutes in the 1700s, the cathedral was at its peak, no longer being built, but not yet in decline. Like an avocado that has just softened, but not yet gotten mushy. But alas, time marches on. Oh, except for maybe Paul Rudd or Helen Mirren, whom I suspect may have rather startling self-portraits in their attics. Anyway, continue along the timeline when you are quite ready. Let us fast forward into the modern era, where the changes on the cathedral seem trivial when compared to the changes around the cathedral.
Doyle, I caught a big one! One man's trash is another man's trash. Woo! Somebody's got a newborn. I'm pretty sure it's lactose intolerant.
Oh, still you.
Last week, I got most of a backgammon set, a gently used Teddy Ruxpin, an old National Geographic, and a couple more iPhones.
What is your obsession with garbage?
Wish metal fingers were better on a touchscreen. Oh well. Anywho, see that sunrise this morning? So beautiful.
I can't see the sunrise, you dolt.
Memo number 42. Doyle woke up grumpy again today.
What are you doing?
Recording observations for our memoirs.
You're telling them to that bear?
Teddy Ruxpin, the animatronic children's toy. He was a little wilted when I found him, but I scavenged up a couple double A's and restuffed him myself.
Doyle woke up grumpy again today.
That's uncanny.
I know, right? It's like I've been reincarnated as
Trash.
Action now!
What in heaven's name?
We must get the action now!
I wonder what they're protesting today.
robots taking their jobs.
Nuclear weapons?
No to fossil fuels!
That was my next guess.
And no to the new power plant!
I wonder why they're protesting here.
It's always a crisis for humans. Shoot! The end is near. Is all we've heard for 800 years. Ugh. What did he say to me?
At least humans try to improve their lives, while you won't even bother to learn your neighbor's language.
Well, first of all, I have no desire to speak limestone. And second, humans haven't improved anything. Oh, there's a lot of panic and hand-wringing, and this time is different. But then the next batch comes along with a new catastrophe, and it starts all over again. That's hardly progress.
No progress.
What is that face?
It's my initiate flashback face.
Great. Now we're doing a flashback.
Famine, Black Death, serfdom, dentistry without anesthetic. Now these people are miserable.
They don't know they're miserable.
Why, pray tell, to St. Margaret's do you head?
Of 13 children, all save one are dead.
A living child! Such luck I've rarely seen.
I am blessed at the old age of 19.
Poor deluded saps. Happily gathering en masse to cough in each other's faces and pray for deliverance from the plague.
Sometimes you gotta try something, even if you don't know it'll work.
I think the prayers are working this time!
At least back then it meant something to be travertine. Up on the front of a cathedral. These people are literally waiting in line to grovel on the front steps while I'm stuck in the shadows.
Well, if we weren't safe in the alcove,
The bum crack.
then we would have been demolished a dozen times over, and you know it.
Out with the old order, in with the new. This time will be different.
Incoming! Doyle, quick! Where does Napoleon keep his armies?
I assume in a garrison of some sort.
In his sleeveys. Huh? Get it?
Je vais écraser cette vieille gargouille hideuse pour la révolution!
French sounds so romantic. I just go to pieces. No pun intended.
Not so far, is it, Cheryl?
And here we are, safe and sound, in the alcove.
I wonder who'll get my spot now. Bruce, the backstabber.
You completely missed my point. Don't you find them at least a little inspiring?
Oh, nothing says progress like decapitation. When they ran out of royal heads to chop, they started it on each other.
Citoyens! I will now recite the next 43 counts of this man's failure to be sufficiently revolutionary. Oh, Father, let's just do this thing already.
Was the juice really worth the squeeze?
But it's their thirst for juice that keeps them squeezing.
Come again?
I mean, they went from guillotines to inventing chemistry and airplanes in the blink of an eye.
Oh, yes. I remember chemistry and airplanes.
Time is running out. We have to evacuate. Soldier, come on! Don't worry about me. I have to stay and help.
You have to admit, they sure seem willing to risk it all.
Ah, watch out. Here comes more progress.
Well, that was grim. I'm regretting the flashbacks.
They can't help their short, brutal, chaotic lives. It's what they're made of. Squishy, perishable. Flesh rots. Metal rusts.
Hey now!
But stone lasts.
Very poetic. Who said that?
Doyle said that.
Memo number 43.
Oh.
Doyle's comparing stone to flesh today. And surprise, surprise, stone came out on top.
No, cut that out.
Hey!
What do you have in here?
Memo number 14. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving Twice.
Ugh, all the tedium of your usual vapid observations, but now they come smelling of dumpster.
Give that back!
Is that me? You've been recording me snore.
Memo number 27. I can't sleep. Doyle's mad at me again.
What is this?
Give it back! That's private!
He's always so angry, and all I do is try and cheer him up, take his mind off his worries, but it's never good enough.
Doyle,
Shh!
He says mean things to me every day, and I just let it roll right off. But it's not easy. He's a real jerk.
Doyle, that's not what I really think when I take time to process.
This is what I really think when I take time to process.
Oh.
I wonder if he really means what he says to me, or he's just unhappy with himself. I worry I'm spending my life next to someone who hates me.
Is this how you feel?
Well, no. Sometimes I just...
Is this how you feel?
Yeah.
Listen, Chad. Chet. I didn't... Or rather, Shoo! What exactly did you stuff Teddy Ruxpin with?
Birdseed?
Oh, isn't this hilarious?
Doyle!
That hurts! Stop it!
Oh, Doyle!
Doyle's mad at me again.
Well, this still works.
Doyle, I did not mean for you to hear that.
I didn't realize how much I'm sorry, Chet.
What did you just say?
Did you not hear me?
You've never apologized to me before. For anything.
Nonsense. Not once in 800 years.
In 800 years.
Oh. Chet, I was carved from the finest...
The finest travertine, I've heard.
The cost, the effort and sacrifice to make me, and it was for nothing. I know that I haven't lived up to the expectations of my makers.
Doyle, do you even remember being carved?
Yes. Well, no. It's a blur.
So welcome. The past.
The past?
Why the fuck do you make yourself miserable over someone's expectations that you don't even remember?
Why is he squawking every time we say...
We're on a church, Doyle.
Ah, right.
Listen, the past is gone. The future's not here yet. It's time to live your life now.
Who said that?
Chet said that. And the Buddha. And I think Kylie Kardashian.
Well, perhaps you have a point. My past is gone. I should live my life now.
Now you're talking?
Thank you, Chet.
Wait, did you just...
No, let's not make a big deal out of this. Thank you, Chet. I'm sorry, Chet.
Unbelievable.
All right, don't push it.
Okay. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. What do we do?
Well, did you say something about having most of a backgammon set?
It's in here somewhere.
Ah!
Remember this guy?
Oh!
Held up well.
Don't point that thing at me.
Aha! You ever play?
I'm afraid I don't know the rules.
We'll make them up.
Chet, I caught a big one.
Attaboy, reel it in. You got this.
Pawn to e4.
Go fish.
It's
11. It's 11.
An old building is more than just old stones. It's a memory made physical of the laughter, heartache and redemption that took place within and on its walls. Which is why it's such a tragedy when the wrecking ball comes to... those spoilers. Why don't you just continue along the timeline?
Okay, here's an article about beekeepers. Oh, it's really about climate change. That'll be depressing. Ah, an article about glaciers. Oh, that's about climate change too.
Doyle, do you think we should be concerned about all these bulldozers?
Well, maybe they're going to spruce the place up. The alcove could use a makeover.
I don't think pouring a new foundation counts as a little makeover.
How about the arts section? Hey. Earth to Chet.
Sorry. So, what's in arts this week?
A profile of some actor.
Jason Isaacs. That guy's in everything.
And he's warning about climate change. Should have seen that coming. How about the crossword? 8 letters, author of the Communist Manifesto.
Higgs boson?
What? Where'd you get Higgs boson?
Wikipedia rabbit hole. I can't get the term out of my head. I think because I already like the words hugs and bosom.
Well, the right answer's Karl Marx.
Did you know Marx hated Earl Grey?
He did?
Because all proper tea is theft. Not even a chuckle.
Wait. What's this? Derelict downtown cathedral to be raised.
Great. Taller's good, right?
Raised, you fool. The Z.
Wait, what?
Demolition of long-time eyesore, St. Norville's Cathedral, begins soon after a year of legal wrangling and community protests.
Well, they don't define soon.
Despite efforts to shore up the foundation, safety concerns led the city to cede the land to the newly formed St. Norville's Coal-Fired Power Station Committee. Were those protesters trying to protect us? Look there.
Tear down all that's dated, awkward, and old.
Now start afresh with what's useful and bold.
Why are you talking like that, Tyler? I speaketh in meter just to amuse. Security!
They're tearing us down for a power plant? I'll be ground to concrete and poured into the foundation.
Now wait, we don't know that for sure.
You'll be melted into a hinge or a faucet handle or the flush valve in a urinal.
Well, if the worst thing that could happen is I become a urinal, well, then how do I know I won't like being a urinal?
Well, I know I won't like being concrete.
Let me see that. Multiple groups are still petitioning the city with competing proposals, including luxury condominiums or rebuilding the bell tower based on original medieval construction plans. There you go. They won't be able to part with us. They'll see. And like you said, this place could stand a bit of renovation.
This is the end.
Well, now who sounds like the humans?
Yeah, but this time it's different.
There you go again.
Wait, what?
Anyway, speaking of Wikipedia, did you know that the Higgs boson was...
What?
I said the Higgs boson was...
What is this? In the medieval plans, it's... This is you.
Is it? Are we sure?
What did you do? Answer me.
Well, that was all a super long time ago.
Tell me the truth. Flashback. We're doing a flashback.
No, not a flashback. Woo! I am a bell. I am ringing. Yes, I'm a bell.
I love ringing.
Give me a break!
Hi, neighbor. What's your name? My name's Chet.
I'm working!
Working's a funny name. Hey, you know where Charlemagne keeps his armies?
Leave me alone, be sharp.
Hey, kid. Focus on your own part and stay in time.
Hey, you'll like this. Watch. Ringing, ringing. I love ringing. Whee!
Take it easy, son. You've just been installed.
Watch me. I'll be the best bell in the belfry. Uh-oh.
Good heavens.
My wing.
No!
Oh, God. Someone. Anyone.
One bent clapper, one travertine disgrace. Ah, they'll suit the bum crack of this holy place.
That's when they stuck me back here. Fill in for this poor fella. Here in the bum crack.
You.
Doyle.
You're not even a real gargoyle. You're the bell thing.
I'm called a clapper, which is weird. We're ringing, not clapping.
Here you go. Here's your clap. Bravo.
Doyle,
You're the world's worst clapper, and now you're the worst gargoyle.
That's not true. I'm a good gargoyle.
Who lied to my face since the Middle Ages.
I couldn't tell you the truth.
Because you're a coward and a liar. The past is gone. Ha! And I fell for it. We both wanted out of this godforsaken alcove.
You're wrong. I loved being a bell, but if it wasn't for the accident, we wouldn't have met. We wouldn't have become friends.
Friends? Ah, is that what you think we are?
I'm sorry I broke your wing. I'm sorry your life didn't turn out how you wanted. What do you friggin' want? You're so full of your past and your stupid travertine. Poor me, poor Doyle. Give me a break.
Yes, well, I didn't mess up your life. You did. And you ruined mine, too.
What are you doing?
I'm renovating.
Hey, stop that! Doyle, seriously!
I'll have a view.
Hey!
I'll see the sunrise.
Doyle!
I should have done this 800 years ago.
Ah, stop! I'll fall, I'll break!
How do you know you won't like being broken?
Don't stop it! Stop!
What does it matter? We're about to be torn down. So either way, we'll finally be free of each other.
Doyle,
I have nothing to say to you.
Doyle.
Good night, Chet.
Good night, Doyle.
Oh, let me sleep. Chet? 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 Oh. Well, good riddance. Live in the moment, right, Chet? The past is gone. Yes, finally some peace and quiet. Any of you catch the sunrise this morning? Anyone?
Marx hated Earl Grey.
Oh.
You did? Because all proper tea is theft.
So idiotic.
All proper tea is theft.
It's such a good joke.
Not even a chuckle.
What? Oh, hello, Chet? Is that you?
Credit card customer. We've been trying to reach you.
Listen, do you know what happened
You
to
are
Chet?
eligible for decreased interest rate.
Oh! Pull yourself together. Okay, the crossword. This will be fun. 10 letters, particle produced by quantum excitation of the Higgs field. Sounds like Hug's bosom. Oh, that's, a Higgs boson. Chet, I'm so sorry. Chet! Are you down there? Come back, Chet! Oh, come on. The past is gone. Live your life now. The past is gone. Live your life. What? I'm sorry, I never learned to understand.
You're a real piece of work, Doyle.
What? You can talk? Why didn't you before?
Would you have listened? We're only limestone.
Look, about all that.
Stop talking.
Right.
8 centuries, and you've learned nothing. I've met pumice stone with more insight. Doyle, you can't stop change. We're all on the way out.
See, that's what I said. It's Chet who thinks everything's always going to turn out okay.
Chet saw the best in everyone. Even you.
And now he's gone.
Look, you can't deny your past. But you can't let it destroy you either. You must grow and share so others grow in turn. Nothing lasts except that which we share.
I don't understand.
It's what the humans do. It's why their failures don't make them weak. They make them strong. Flesh will heal. Even metal can bend, but stone breaks hard and stays broke. Unless, of course, we have someone to pick up the pieces.
But what should I do?
What would the humans do?
What would the humans do?
Time is running out. We must take action now.
At least humans try to improve their lives.
Time, it runneth out.
Sometimes you gotta try something, even if you don't know it'll work.
This time will be different.
It's their thirst for juice that keeps them squeezing.
Don't worry about me. I have to stay and help.
They sure seem willing to risk it all.
They do it all. For each other. I've got to go after him. Chet! Yeah! Come on, Doyle. The juice is worth the squeeze. I'm coming, Chet! Chet! Chet!
Who's there?
Hold on.
Doyle, you came for me.
The bum crack wasn't the same without you.
I'm sorry I caused the accident. I'm sorry I hid it from you. I was wrong.
None of that matters now.
But we're sinking.
Too heavy. Stupid trapezoid.
Look, up there.
All right, together we can reach that hook. I'll lift you.
There's no use.
One of us can make it.
No, wait. No.
It's too late for me.
Doyle.
But whatever you become next, Chet, you'll be great.
No, Doyle, you're sinking in the concrete.
Well, how do I know I won't like being cold?
No.
Nothing lasts forever, no matter what it's made of. Preparations were made for a power plant to continue the advancement of humanity. But was it really progress? Then, a dedicated group of people did the impossible, changed minds, built momentum. They didn't know it would work, but they tried anyway.
No, to the new power plant.
The coal plant was scrapped in favor of restoring the habitat on the site and constructing this museum from the very limestone blocks gathered so long ago, becoming something new while preserving the many treasures of St. Norville's.
Including us. And of course our magnificent bell, restored with its original clapper.
Oh, welcome, neighbor.
Good morning, Chet.
Hello, everyone.
What time is it?
I'll tell you. Excuse me, would you press my button again? Not quite the same tone as when I was young, but now my ring has character.
There you go, son. You show him how it's done.
I am the bell. Perfect rhythm. Not fast, not slow. Wait.
Where am I?
What was that?
I heard something.
Let me out.
Everyone quiet.
The ball.
I demand to speak to the
Doyle! You're here!
Chet, you're here. Where is he?
Welcome to the gallery.
Welcome.
Hey, Doyle.
So good to see you, Doyle.
The gallery?
It's like the opposite of the alcove. But what's the opposite of a bum crack?
Boom crack.
My goodness, a human. No one's seen me up close for 800 years.
Behold the cathedral gargoyles.
My friends.
Chip by chip, we were freed from stone.
Oh.
For all to see, for all to hold in awe.
Block, 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 block.
That's progress.
Cheryl, is that looking good, Cheryl?
And you're just in time.
For what?
For the sunrise.
You there. Open the window.
That button there.
St. Norville's Museum and Woodland Preserve.
Holy that's beautiful.
A protected habitat for 12 varieties of native pigeons.
The sunrise over the trees. I saw this in my dream. When I sank into the concrete, I dreamed and I remembered. I remembered being carved.
Is that an initiate flashback phase?
I dreamt my life was going backwards and that all the pieces that were ever chipped off were returned to me. And then I was being carved in reverse. Chip by chip, I was buried back into the block of gravity. My sharp edges softened, blunted, my features disappeared. And I was growing, joining. But it wasn't frightening, it was like coming home. And it wasn't just me there. There were others, not yet carved, maybe carved long ago. Where do you and I begin, or end, when we all overlap? And then, it was my birthday again. The mason was there, and I could see the plans. Well, they weren't plans. They were sketches, possibilities, not expectations. None of them were me. And the mason ignored them. They picked up the pickaxe.
This is your part, dear. Go ahead. Pick up the pickaxe.
They carved with abandon, following instinct, inspiration. The finest travertine, yet they weren't afraid. I was a discovery. I emerged this way when I could have been a million others. There was never anything to live up to.
Incredible.
And I thought I had a trippy life. Jesus.
Wow. So simple. Why didn't I see it before?
I know, right?
A forehead.
A what?
The opposite of a bum crack is a forehead.
Ugh.
Think about it. Up instead of down, forward instead of backward, flat instead of, creased.
Okay, we get it.
Exposed instead of hidden.
Noble instead of poopy?
Oh.
Smooth instead of wrinkly and hairy.
Enough! I've missed you, my friend.
Thank you for visiting St. Norval's Museum and Woodland Preserve in beautiful Nexus Park. Please enjoy the trails, the pigeons, and most importantly, the history.
I still have one question. What is so important about the Higgs boson?
Higgs boson? Well, don't you know? It's what gives mass to all matter. Without mass, this person here would reach towards you and instead of feeling finest travertine, why, their hand would pass right through you like you didn't exist.
Do we exist?
I don't know, Doyle. Maybe only in their mind.
We hope you enjoyed our movie.
It's over. That's it.
Okay, turn it off.
No, I don't see why. Hey, you turn it off.
No, you turn it.